Good morning or afternoon or possibly evening, depending on how long you guys are sleeping in for or staying up and playing video games at night. Today, I'm going to go over the Dream Car project. I know that it was supposed to be due, I think, last Friday. We're actually going to set a new date for it, and it's going to be due on April the 7th. So you can see right here, that is Tuesday, April 7th. I want you to have it done by, okay? Grades are, that this will be the last grade of the marking period, okay? And I'll go over everything with you again, but that will give you all of this week and 2 days next week to work on it. So I'm going to talk you through the calculations today, okay? We already went over the project itself, but we never went over how to calculate. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is remember when you open this up on Google Classroom, you can see the 3 documents, and I'm actually going to add a third. I'm going to add what we do today in the video, so probably 2 more things to this. Okay, so that way you have that all together with you. If you click on the Dream Cars, the Google Docs 2019-2020, it opens up this. This is a reminder of what the criteria is that you have to do. It's no longer due March 24th. Again, it is due April the 7th. So I'll change that right now to April 7th. Okay, there we go. I think my cap locks are on. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so this goes through the 3 separate cards that you have to do. The other thing is this right here. This is your rubric. This is how I'm going to grade your calculations. Now, you can just click on this and it will open it up. I already opened one up, so that way it doesn't change. And you can see that I've already picked a used car. I'll show you the math today. A 2003 Dodge Viper SRT 10, and I found one for $38,000. Okay, so here is the car. Here's the picture. There's the starting price, and the first thing that we have to calculate is a discount, and a discount is going to be 13%. We're going to negotiate a 13% discount. Now, in order to negotiate a 13% discount, we need to know what 13% of the price is. Then we can subtract that from the price. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the starting price times 0.13. So in this case, I'm going to do 38,000 times 0.13, and when I do that math, of course using a calculator you're allowed to use on this project, we get $4,940. That means what I've done is I've negotiated a $4,490 discount for my price. Well, if I'm discounting the car by that much, then that means that the car is going to be that much lower. So now we're going to take our starting price and subtract that discount, which is right there, okay? So we're going to start with 38,000. That was the price of the car that I found it online for, and I'm going to subtract the discount that I negotiated, $4,940. When I do that, I get $33,060. Okay, that is my price after discount. That's when I would go back to my rubric and I would type in my price after discount now is $33,060. Okay, it's that simple. Next, we're going to calculate sales tax. 8% sales tax, okay? It's about what some states are. We're about that too. I think we're 7 point something, something, something. All right, and in order to do that, we're going to take our price after discount, which we already calculated as $33,060, and we're going to multiply it by 8%, which is 0.08. So that will give us, in this case, $2,644, and I get 0.8. Remember, we're talking about money here, so 0.8 is 80 cents, okay? That right here represents the tax. Okay, so we're buying the car for $33,060. We're paying $2,644.80 in tax. We obviously have to put that together to figure out how much we're paying after we add in tax. So we're going to take our price after discount, which is here, $33,060. We're going to add in the tax of $2,644.80. That is the worst two I think I've ever made in my entire life. And we wind up getting a price of $35,704. And again, 0.8, but that would be 80 cents. This is our price after tax. So that's what we're going to put right in here. Our price after sales tax is $704.80. Okay, there's my price after tax. Going back to my sheet. Now we are going to put a down payment on our car. We're going to pay a portion of that $35,704.80, and then we're going to need to borrow the rest, okay? So we have to figure out if we're going to put 10% down, we're going to figure out what is 10% of $35,704.80. So I take $35,704.80 and I multiply it by 10%. 10% is 0.1 or 0.10, same thing. We wind up getting, now, this will look similar, but you have to be careful with your decimal place, $3,570.48. You notice how these two numbers look similar, but they're not the same. The decimal point's in a different place, okay? So that $3,570.48 is my down payment. That's how much money I'm putting toward buying the car, okay? So if I'm putting $3,570.48 toward my car, then that means that that's less money that I have to pay for my car. So I'm going to subtract that because I no longer owe that much money on my car. When I subtract that, I wind up getting $134.32. That is my, boom, price after down payment, okay? So there's my price after down payment, $32,134.32, a lot of ones and twos and threes, okay? That's my price after my down payment. All right, moving along. That means that the rest of this money, I'm going to have to borrow. Okay, so that $32,134.32 I'm going to need to borrow to pay off the car. But remember, anytime you borrow money, you have to pay interest, dreaded interest, right? Okay, so the Fed's just lowered the interest rate. Great for everyone needing to borrow money right now. All right, but we already have a pretty low interest rate on my car for this project at 3%. So what we're going to do is the amount of interest that you have to pay is the principal. That's how much money we're borrowing. That's the $32,134.32 times the rate, which is 3%, or what is 3% as a decimal? 0.03 times the time in years, which is 5 years in this case, so 5. That's how we get this right here, okay? That came from all of those things that we just talked about. So we're going to take our 3,2,1,34.32 times the 3%, which is 0.03, times the 5 years, and we wind up getting $4,820, and I wind up getting 0.148. Now, that's not a miscalculation, but what do I know? If I'm doing money, can I have 0.148? No, we're talking about monies and dollars and cents here. Monies and cents. We're talking about dollars and cents. We can't have 0.148, so we're always going to round to the nearest hundredth. So we look at the 4, the 4 looks at the 8, and the 8 tells the 4 to go up. So our interest is going to be $4,820.15. Now, this number right here represents interest. Okay? We have to pay the interest, but we also have to pay the amount of money that we borrowed. So we borrowed this much money, and we have to pay the interest. We have to pay both of those things back. So we're going to have to add them together, because we're going to pay back the $32,134.32, plus we're also going to have to pay back $4,820.15 in interest, which means our total amount borrowed is $36,954.47. Okay, now both of those things, so there we go. So there's our total amount borrowed, and both of those things, we're then just going to pop into our rubric. We have interest right here, which we calculated the interest to be $4,820.15, because remember we rounded. And then the total amount borrowed was when we added the price after down payment with the interest, and we got $36,954.47. And now we just have one step left. We just have to find that monthly payment. Okay? And that last step is, if we're going to pay this in 5 years, then that means that we're going to do it in 60 months, because 60 months is 5 years. So we're going to take the total amount borrowed, which is our $36,954.47, and we're going to divide it by the 60 months we're going to be paying it off. And I wind up getting 615.90783 repeating. Again, we're talking about money, so dollars and cents, which means I can only have 2 decimal places. So that means that we're going to round this to $615.91. And there's our monthly payment. We pop that right into here, 615.91, and we're done. Those are the calculations. Now, you'll notice that the total amount borrowed, we started, the price of the car was $38,000. When we finished, the total amount borrowed wound up being just slightly lower than our starting price. Okay, that is something that you can definitely go by as you're doing your car project. And actually, what you should know is, as you do each step, as we do each step, the first step, the discount, your price should go lower, because we're getting a discount on the car. The tax, your price should go higher, because now we're adding in tax. The down payment makes our price go lower, because we've paid money toward our car that we now no longer have to pay. The interest is going to be a percent that we're going to eventually add on, so the total amount borrowed is going to make the price go up. And then when we divide by 60, we should get our monthly payment. Okay? I will be available to answer some questions or even check some math for you as you do this, okay? Like I said, you're going to have 2 weeks or so to work on this, but don't leave this until the last minute, okay? Especially with the Google slide that you have to do, and you have to do calculations for 3 cars. 1 used car, 1 new car, and 1 dream car that can be any price. All of those cars should have already been picked out. okay? If you have any questions, email me. I'm here for you. We're going to do a lesson at some point this week, but that should be good for your dream car project, okay? All right. I'll talk to you soon.